Hello, and welcome to my page. I'm Nikki Joshi. I'm an Akashic record reader, human design reader, astrology reader, and here to reconnect you with your soul. Today, I chose to do this recording of a guided meditation to help bring healing when you are experiencing period pain, like your moon cycle, this time of being so connected to your feminine, when our brain chemistry and even the way our brain functions can be so different. And so, if you are in a body that menstruates and feel the call to receive in this way, I have been going through a few cycles of my moon cycle where I've deeply felt the need for something like this for myself. And I said, okay, I guess I'll create something that serves me and serves you as well. So if this is something you're ready to receive or you want to come back to it another time, feel free to save this, bookmark this as it serves you best. I'll invite you to do a few things up front, just some quick, easy setup for yourself. I recommend you get to a comfy place. You could be laying down, and especially if you're in pain, I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. And you can receive in whatever position feels comfortable to you, a fetal position, if you're laying down, if you're sitting um, in your car and parked and trying to receive during a break at work, whatever that looks like for you. Just make yourself comfortable and okay. This will be short. I'm setting the intention for this to be about 10 to a maximum of 15 minutes. And with that, anything else you might need, if it's water, pillows, some kind of a hot pack, something of that sort, that brings warmth to your belly region if that feels comfortable for you. I'm seeing if anything else comes intuitively to me to say if there are crystals and other magical tools, just lighting a candle to receive anything that you practice. I invite you to bring that to the forefront now. Feel free to pause me at this time. And if you're ready, I invite you now to close your eyes and deeply receive. I will be opening up maybe one more line to preface all of this. I will be saying a prayer, words with intention to connect with the Akashic records, the energy and home of our soul, and the library of so much of our history, and really tells our story of us as individuals, of us as a collective, and so much more. So, with that, let's all start to slow ourselves, start thinking minds down, and close our eyes as you bring your focus and attention inward into your heart space. With your next inhale, drawing in oxygen and light and love from the outside, filling up your heart space within your lungs and more. And when you've reached your full, expelling out anything, tiredness, exhaustion, pain, let it all come through your breath and out through your mouth. We can start to allow these cycles of moving energy just by us using the cycles that we're already tapped into, like our breathing and our breath, like the seasons and the energy all around us. And trust that if you have distractions or worries from your day, that they can be set aside, almost like you creating an energetic bubble for yourself to be seated within, and inviting all these other things that need to be done, taken care of, or worried about to sit outside for just this time. This is a sacred space, a beautiful time for you to receive. You deserve it and you are so worthy of it. And breathe those intentions in with your next breath. And exhaling out, letting your body soften, inviting in softness throughout your body, wherever it feels accessible and allowed. If you're in pain, I'm sending you some soothing through your guides and my guides, to your belly region, to your uterus, to all other parts of you in your pelvic region that may be experiencing pain, cramping, discomfort, bloating, all of that are just messages. Yes, your body is expressing itself. It's moving energy, bile, secretions, and so much more, performing its function as it needs to as your body. And also, it is communicating with you. And so, this is you creating sacred time to communicate back to your body. So, allow for that to be true and present. Taking a moment now to do a short grounding practice by bringing attention to the backs of your thighs, the seat that you may be seated on, feeling that pressure of your body meeting the surface beneath you. And from there, feeling like you're seated on the tall column or laying down on this tall column that is deeply connected to the core of Mother Earth. It feels dark and strong, but not in a scary way, but more in a I've got you, I'm supporting you. That's the energy that you get to receive in this space. So that Mother Earth send you a color, a beam of light, a burst of energy. Whatever color shows up for you is perfect for you. It may be purple, blue, green, a whole rainbow showing up through this tall column. If you've seen Roman structures with these tall columns supporting the entire structure, it's that sort of a column that's supporting you and your body. And letting yourself receive now from the earth. Taking a moment to notice any sensations. If you're in a place to, and if not, just let my words guide you through this practice. And breathing through, allowing for any waves of pain, these waves of energy to move through you and be present. Let my words be a distraction from it all. You don't have to feel every iota of the pain in order to heal it, in order to move past it. It's more about understanding it. It's the invitation from the guides. And with that, I'll go ahead and say the Akashic Record prayer that I use and I've channeled to set the intention to connect with our Akashic records and draw forth any healing, any messages, anything we need to hear to be with this pain that is such a common experience for many, many of us, of those who have uteruses, who may identify as women or other genders that can't be confined to the term women. Let's see what wants to come through after we open up the records. Of the light we see all around us, trust that you can connect deeply within, trust that you can connect deeply throughout, and trust that you can connect deeply above and below. This is the path to connect. Connect to the space above, the ground below, and all the energy and beings that you channel through at this time. This is the way, this is the space, this is the energy that you feel. Trust and connect and let it all be revealed. Set aside yourself, set aside your doubts, set aside any concern. Let yourself feel the energy of unconditional love. This is the magic, this is the beauty, this is the essence of the records. Trust that you are within them, part of them, one with them now and always and forevermore. Say this prayer and all will be revealed. Past, now, and all future possibilities. Say this prayer, say these words, and trust that you are delivered to the doorstep to love, deep connection of knowing and understanding who you truly are. This is the space. Welcome. The Akashic records are now open. And just taking a moment to breathe in and attune to the space, noticing any sensations, colors, feelings, smells, sounds, tastes, anything that shows up is a moment of acknowledging you being present in the energy of the Akashic records. And if that's hard to access, if you're experiencing a lot physically, that is okay. Just trust that by you being guided to this energy through this portal, you're allowing yourself to receive help and support, just like we received support from Mother Earth. You will now receive energetic support from the records as well. And I'm taking a moment to tune in and see or feel what wants to come through at this time for us all. So I'm starting to see and feel and hear all at once. So I'll describe what I'm seeing and then share what message wants to come through around this. I can almost see in my pelvic region this, it's almost like lava bubbling is the quality of the visual that I'm seeing. And I'm hearing the guides say almost with force, with vehemence, with intensity, sacred rage, sacred rage. This is what you're all experiencing deep down, is this energy of sacred rage that is trapped in the feminine for so long, this unexpressed rage that has been wanting to come through with force, with even violence, with this unabashedness that we're here and we claim our right to be who we are and be ourselves and be so present and understand our needs are different from that of the other who thinks that they are superior, and yet they do not understand. They do not understand the power of creation that sits within our wombs. This power of creation that sits within our wombs burns with a fire, with a force, with a fierceness that it cannot be understood, comprehended, received unless you have allowed it to touch you, and unless you have allowed you as a collective to let it come through. Have you truly allowed for your sacred ragefulness to come through in recent times? Have you allowed for this energy to pour through you, just like this life force, this lava pouring through your arms and all parts of your torso and making its way into the physical realm, bathing it and coating it with your truth that wants to come through? Of all the times that you have felt suppressed, unexpressed, felt your needs belittled, felt your words thrown aside, not cared for, not understood. For you are strong, so strong deep down, and yet you're seen as meek and weak and not as capable. There is a sacred rage that runs through the feminine that has been wanting to be expressed for so long, and yet it feels trapped in the wombs of all of these women who have let their voices been, oh, as I'm saying this, I have to pause because I am overcome with tears and emotion. And I'm just taking a moment to allow for that emotion and whatever might be coming through for you emotionally. If these words speak to your heart and some parts of you, let that be present, let that be true. Let yourself feel, let yourself feel, let yourself feel. For that is what the guides are inviting us to do, is to let ourselves feel the energy of what's been left unspoken, unsaid amongst us as a collective, amongst within you as a person from times way beyond, from so long ago. And I'm also feeling so strongly that this is also our ancestors and our past selves all wanting to come through. So many versions of us and those who have come before us wanting to let themselves be expressed. They only get to speak through our wombs, and that is not enough. But that is leaving their pain and our pain trapped within. So let yourself flow, let yourself journal, let yourself express, let yourself rage, let yourself speak and scream, and let it come true. In the presence of fire, light a candle, and let yourself get your words on paper or into the sky. Whatever practice speaks to you, let it come through. These words speak through you, for they are meant to be expressed. They are wanting to come through to heal me and you. So let it come through. Your moment to be with my own emotions around that. It felt like a lot, felt intense. And if you're in a place to just maybe voice record, pause me and record the words that wish to come through your mouth, your voice, or grab a journal. Didn't know that we would need it, but if you have paper with a candle nearby, a lamp, a fire, let your rage and your truest expression come through, even if it's a few lines and a few words, or so much that let it all pour through. And with that, I'm going to close this practice and ask our guides to send us all a beautiful hug, collective hug, for we are all sending and seeing each other's truth and love and sacred rage and all our unexpressed feelings as it wishes to come through. Just asking our guides now, and take a moment if you've completed your practice or if this didn't feel like the right time. Closing us up with one feeling deep love pouring in from up above, from your guides, seeing it as this um, silk being draped all over you that's pink and pastel in color, or feeling it as beautiful rose gold pink light and paint. Even that's the texture and quality of the energy, is it's like thick and coating us with so much love. Let that come through. Let your heart deeply receive that. Let your womb deeply receive that. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel and notice any shifts, especially if you've been able to do some of the practice to express yourself. Let yourself feel any shifts in your energy. Let yourself notice if the lava boiling deep within has calmed down in any way, for you've allowed it to pour through you and express itself. That's what energy wants to do, is move and be expressed. And with that, I thank the magic of the space. I thank all the energy and beings that I channeled through at this time. I give gratitude to everything that came through. The records are now closed, the records are now closed, the records are now closed. And so it is, with love and gratitude. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me in this practice. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for your shared energy, because that's what has helped this message to come through and helps us all receive healing, love, and comfort. I'm wishing you a lot less pain, a lot more ease during your period, your moon cycle, whatever you call and honor this time, the sacred time of you being so connected to your feminine. As thank you, and sending you so much love.